George Uko has a Super Bowl ring. As beautiful and shiny as it is, he doesn't wear it around to show people he's been there, done that. Yep, he's played in the National Football League and that looks great in a bio or resume, and it's a dream for pretty well everyone who ever puts on shoulder pads and a helmet, but the 26-year-old defensive lineman is on a new path. He believes he has so much more to give. And if that means playing in a new league in a new country, then so be it. It seems like so long ago, anyway. Uko was with the Denver Broncos when they won the Super Bowl on February 7, 2016. A bit more than 2 months later, Uko was waived. There was an opportunity with the BC Lions in 2016, but that didn't work out. Now, heading into June of 2018, Uko hopes he has found his place. In training camp with the Ottawa Redblacks, Uko is grinding it out. I've been told no multiple times. I've had my ups and downs, said Uko. I've had to deal with it, it's part of the business. You have to keep working. Nobody's perfect. The best players in the world work on their game. LeBron James still works on his game. Kobe Bryant was always working on his game. You're never where you want to be and just when you think you are, you're not. Signed last month by the Red Blacks, Uko is adjusting to the subtleties of the Canadian game. It's a little different. I enjoy it though, he said. I feel like I'm a speed guy. I can rush the interior and play the run. I can get upfield. I can help the interior rush. I want to be wherever they want me. That's what I like. They want me here. It's a blessing to be part of this team. A year ago, I wasn't even playing. Being out of football was tough, but it's always been about putting in the work for Uko. It was a walk of reality for me. Work hard, have drive, do the right things, listen to your parents, go to school, do what you're supposed to do and you can make anything happen for you, he said. I was a small-town kid in a small school. I had to travel, go to different camps with my dad. I understand what it's like to be at the bottom and try to get to the top. Away from the football field, Uko started training performance athletics, a program for kids in Rancho Cucamonga, Calif. I didn't have anyone doing that for me, that's why I'm doing it for them, he said. That's what helped me get back in the game, watching them, seeing the passion they play with. What's driving them is to get to where I am right now, so that helped me. The training thing is fun in the off-season, the kids love it, but this is what I want to do. Football is what I love to do, this is my life. I'm passionate about it. I enjoy being here, I like the grind. About that Super Bowl ring, why is the bling in hiding? The ring is huge, said Uko. I went back to college and got my degree. I finally got to see the ring. My mom brought it down for graduation. It was blinding people from the stands. I wore it only once. I really don't like to put too much attention on myself. They've got games. Red Blacks will have their Fan Fest Sunday at TD Place. The event runs from noon 4 p.m. with a scrimmage from 1 o'clock to 2:15 p.m., as well as an autograph session and other activities on and around the field, said Red Blacks coach Rick Campbell. It's a dress rehearsal, there will be refs, the scoreboard will be on. We run it like a live game except there's not going to be tackling. We're going to keep score, offense versus the defense. It's a fun day, it's also a big day for the players, they get evaluated. Plays are being called in, the players have to run the plays without coaches on the field. The weather forecast looks perfect, calling for temperatures of 25 C, with a mix of sun and clouds. Staying healthy, an obvious key to success by the Red Blacks this season will be avoiding the injury bug. keeping running back William Powell and offensive lineman Sir Vincent Rogers, both of whom were slowed by injuries last year, on the field is huge. They're obviously very big players for us and have been for the past few years, said Campbell. Staying healthy is one of the big things in football. It's part luck and part managing it properly. When we are healthy and when we have all our guys, we think we are pretty tough. Offensive lineman Nolan McMillan and kicker Sergio Castillo are two players who have been for the most part bystanders during the first week of training camp. They're getting better, said Campbell. We're working to get guys as healthy as possible, and at the same time, we don't want a guy to come back and have a setback for multiple weeks. We'll be a bit patient, but I think they'll be back sooner rather than later. In the absence of Castillo, Richie Leone and former Ottawa Gigi Lewis Ward have been doing all the kicking. The end around the Red Blacks released former Carleton Ravens offensive lineman Tyler Young, who's from Stittsville. They added American offensive lineman David Goldsby, Buffalo. The Red Blacks will play their first preseason game May 31st at home against the Montreal Alouettes, who on Saturday released Josh Freeman, the former NFL quarterback who had earlier this year been speculated to be their starter.